Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. We've just finished defeating the Wizrobe in here in Snowhead Temple, so let's make our way forward and, well, do some more of this. So we're going to have to make our way back across here now. You know what? Actually, no, we're not. We're going to drop back down because there are a bunch of frozen doors around here, so we're going to be able to use our newfound fire arrows in order to deal with them. You can jump off here in order to get back down to the second level. Just make sure you get plenty of distance or else you'll fall all the way back down. If you do, though, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not too bad to get back up here. But now that we've done that, let's see, we're going to actually head over to the east side, and even though we have the fire arrows, we're going to head back through an unfrozen door. We're going to restrain ourselves just a little bit. We're going to pick up something in here. We've been here before. This is the first wooden bridge that we had to jump across, but now we're going to deal with these freezers that are sitting around here. Let's see what Tattle has to say. Watch out for its icy breath. I hate the cold. Yeah, well, I think most people do. So we can kill it with a jump attack and a spin. That's kind of the way I like to do it. We've also got a big block of ice here that we're going to have to melt. So there you go. That's how the fire arrows work. Like I said, pretty much exactly the same as Ocarina of Time. Then we'll kill this one. And now we've got one more across the way here, which we can take care of with fire arrows easily. That'll cause it to melt. Then once you've defeated all three of the freezers in this room, this chest will appear literally right in front of me, which is awesome. So let's open it. And we get a small key. So obviously we're going to need that before we continue forward. Now we're done in this room. Let's head back out to the main room and actually unfreeze one of the doors. Alright, so the door we are going to go through is this green one over here in the northwest corner. So let's melt the ice around it and then make our way in. Cut the corner a little bit just to be quick. Okay, so now we've got a room with a pretty ominous, drop there. And it also doesn't help that every time you get closer to it, the camera just zooms in on it. So if you get down there, you're going to have to do a little work to get back up. So I would advise just not falling, and that was horrible. So obviously, the first thing you want to do is kill the freezers in this room. You'd want to do that anyway, even if something didn't happen whenever you did. So yeah, as you can see, once you kill him, a chest will appear, but like I said, even if that chest didn't show up there, you'd probably want to kill him anyway. And once again, pots, like I said, they're in pretty much every room. Those will nicely give you arrows and magic, so that's really helpful. We've filled back up on arrows as well. So now let's jump across here. If you want, you can be somewhat tricky like me and sort of cut the diagonals, but it's probably not a good idea, because you might fall. But if we open this chest, we'll find that we find Stray Fairy number 7. So now that we're over here, you can also see there's an unlit torch beside us. We can use our fire arrows to take care of that as well. Yeah, I got it. And there's another one over here. And then one more over here. Once you light all of them, the door right there will unseal itself. Just like that. And now, obviously, we want to go through it. So yeah, try not to be too scared of heights here as we're jumping across. All the jumps are makeable, so you know, it's not like you have to worry about too much. Now, once we get in here, there's a pretty simple room to deal with. Just jump on top of this thing and pound it. And once you do that, we'll cause the big pillar in the middle to rise, and now we can finally do stuff with it. So, awesome. So now let's head back out, and you may have seen there was a door over to our right now, which was... Let's see if I can get a good look at it. Kind of right there. It's around the corner. You could unfreeze that with fire arrows, but it turns out that really doesn't actually lead anywhere right now. Since we caused the pillar to race, that's really just blocked off, so there's really no point in going there. So we're just going to head back for now. Now once we get here, we're going to head around to the right and ignore this door, then go back into the red one. Remember, we have been in here before. If you don't recall, you will now, because this is that big opening room. Remember, I told you we'd be coming back through here quite a bit. Okay, so now that we're back here, we're going to head through the west door once again. And now this room was the one that had the all the ice chunks, and the compass was in that chest right there. So now that we have the fire arrows, we can deal with the ice. Of course, once you do, the Wolfos will come out and attack you. Still really easy to take care of. Let's unfreeze this one, which of course was blocking off a block for us. And then freeze the final one way out there. And the Wolfos will come all the way across the room just to get killed. Okay, so now let's see. You can see there's a switch all the way over here that we're going to have to take care of with the Goron. That was also originally frozen in the ice that final Wolfos was hiding behind. Once you do that, a chest is going to appear, so that's good. Now we're going to have to maneuver the block around here in order to get up to these high ledges. We're going to have to be pushing this quite a bit. So let's grab it and push it. And of course, being on ice is going to do the whole ice cavern in Ocarina of Time thing. And just go until it stops. So you just kind of want to push it around in a little circle there. And that will let you climb on top of it and get up to this platform in order to open the chest that we just made appear. Watch out for the icicle there. And that chest has Stray Fairy number 8. Okay, so now our objective is to actually get up there. You may be able to see there's a door right on the ledge, just kind of down and to the left of the A button there. So we're going to have to push this around quite a bit. We're going to start by going this way. Of course, there are a lot of these little places where it stops, so we're going to have to do sort of a snaking pattern. Pretty much just keep pushing west whenever you can. And then when it stops, just push it, away from the wall and push it west again. So it's pretty easy to figure out. There's a lot of pushing going on here, but it's still not too bad. Alright, so once we get here, there are a couple things to take note of. One being, of course, the door we're trying to get to. The second being this crate up here. Now, inside of that crate is a Stray Fairy that we need to get. There are a couple ways you can do it. Let's see, I'm not sure. I guess since the block is just already in place, I'm going to try to do it sort of the tricky way. You can grab a bomb here, actually, and wait for it to just be about to explode. Throw it up here, and if you get it close enough, it'll destroy the crate. You can use the Great Fairy's Mask in order to cause it to come down. Now, the other way to do this is to push the block this way and then back down. You could jump on top of here, jump onto the crate, and then use the Goron's Pound ability to open it. But as you can see, that way it's just a little bit quicker, so yeah, I figure we might as well just do it that way. So now we can jump up here and head on through this door. Alright, now, this room we have also been in before. Remember, we pushed this stack of 2 blocks, and now we're up on the upper ledge, so we can finally get that chest that we made appear pretty much at the very beginning of the dungeon. And also, of course, watch out for the pots that fling themselves at you. That was an awesome place to stop the camera, by the way. So there we go. We get Stray Fairy number 10 in that chest, so there's only 5 more to get. Awesome. Go ahead and refill a little bit there and head back. Okay, so now that we're in here, we're actually going to drop all the way back down to the bottom level, basically just in order to get back up. Let's see. Yeah, the stairs are right over here. We are going to just get back to the same level we dropped down from, but using these stairs, that'll take us over to the other side, so we definitely need to do that. And now we can head to the left and into this blue door here. Alright, and we've been in here again. We're doing a lot of backtracking. This is what makes Snowhead kind of hard to get around. It can be really difficult to try to get to where you need to go. Like I said, there's not too many rooms, but just the layout of it can really play tricks on you. So, alright, we've been here before. Remember, we picked up a Stray Fairy there and the dungeon map right there. So now we're actually going to take care of this room since we have the fire arrows. You can pretty much just ignore the bomb chew as long as you're up on the platform. It won't do anything to you. So we're going to use our fire arrows and first off destroy the freezer. You can also see there's a gold ice switch in ice, so just shoot that with the fire arrow and it will activate, causing that little pillar in the middle to raise. So now we get up here, we're going to actually ignore this door for the time being and make our way around, pick up some more arrows if you want. And then as we head out this way, this is kind of crafty actually, I really do like this. We're going to get out the Lens of Truth. As you can see, there is actually an alcove up there with a chest in it. So what we're going to have to do is jump our way across these little tiny platforms. Just make sure you're lined up with them. Don't overshoot that one either because you don't want to fall. Then go up on these, turn to the right. Okay, so that is Stray Fairy number 11. Now that we've done that, we want to head through that door, so we can jump there if we are good enough. Awesome. And head through. Alright, so now we can see the big pillar in the middle is right in front of us, and there are a couple sections that are kind of, I guess that's kind of light blue. It's very, very pale blue. But we can walk up to this as a Goron and actually punch it, and that will cause the section to slide away, also lowering the pillar. So do that once again. And now we are going to actually hop in here instead of just going around because it's a lot easier. And climb up the ladder. Now, we've been here before. Again, we actually jumped across there when the pillar wasn't here. So let's take off the Goron mask and unfreeze this. And head on up. And now once we do that, we are once again going to be right in front of the pillar. This time we've got, there's just a couple. The one up top is actually not punchable because it's the top one. But these two blue ones here. So we're going to have to go around this corner again. And this time there's not a safety net, so try not to mess that up. And we can walk across the wooden bridge here, punch the pillars once again. And then once we do that, we've actually lowered the big pillar in the middle to its final position. That's where we're going to keep it. So now let's turn around and head into this locked door. Make sure you have a key. I don't remember when the last one was we got. So, make sure you have one. Now in here we're going to encounter a not very used enemy. This is an Eno. It's persistent and susceptible to heat. We can actually see these out around Termina Field. They're in the area where you, of course, enter Snowhead. So the little one you can just take out with a jump attack, but the big one, if you try to do that, will actually split into a bunch of smaller ones. So what you want to do is wait for him to come up and shoot him with a fire arrow. And that'll cause him to just melt and be defeated instantly. Otherwise, you really don't want 3 of those little guys around, because they can be really annoying. Alright, so once we get here, let's kind of run around to let that thing fall on us. Go ahead and destroy these, I guess, and pick up the heart. And now we can see if we use the Lens of Truth, there's a fairy bubble right there, so I probably shouldn't... Oh, I can't use fire arrows, awesome. Oh, let's just do it this way then. Okay, that should have popped the bubble, I didn't really hear it, but it should have. If it didn't, then I don't know what's going on. Alright, you coming? Wow, did that really not do it? Oh, man. Alright, so I guess we'll just do it this way. There we go. Okay, now, Great Fairy's Mask once again. I find I spend a lot of time in the item menu in this dungeon. I don't know why it is, but I just do. Alright, so there's Stray Fairy number 12, and now we're almost just about done with the Stray Fairies. It turns out that 2 of them you pretty much get automatically. They're really, really hard to miss. And then there's only 1 left to get, and that one is actually very, very clever. I really like it, so we'll definitely have to point that out once we get to it. But for now, we're just going to unfreeze that and head up this way. Now, once we get in here, we're going to have a little bit of a battle on our hands. We're going to have a couple of Dino Falls. Remember, we saw 1 of these guys in Woodfall, so now there's 2 in Snowhead. If you want, you can do it the same way we did with Woodfall. The other one will not attack you while you're fighting this one, but I find it's kind of quicker to just pretty much relentlessly attack them. Wow, I just walked through the stairs. That's awesome. I figured that would happen, but okay. Okay, well, let's turn around and head back up. Alright, okay, I was gonna say, it's like that other one didn't respawn, I'm kind of screwed, because it turns out actually that both of these Dino Falls have Stray Fairies once they're defeated, so... Whoa, I got them both, that was awesome. And of course then they both use the fire, oh well. Okay, so let's go ahead and just finish off the first one. If you would like to stand still, that'd be nice. Or you can just breathe fire on me, that works. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that one. Now we've just got this one to deal with. Again, as I was trying to say, but it's just not working out for me. If you're pretty much just relentless and just go in with attacks, they really shouldn't be able to do too much to you. I'm just kind of having bad luck. Okay, there we go. So let's grab the Stray Fairies that come out, number 13 and number 14. So now there's only 1 left to grab. Awesome. So let's head through the other door here on the southeast. Alright, and now we are pretty much near the top. As you can see, there's the ceiling right there. So we've come up quite a ways. Now we can't really get across to that door that's across the way there, but we can actually drop down here and get on top of the big pillar that we've been moving around. Now right here is where we're going to pick up that really clever Stray Fairy that I mentioned earlier. If we head over here to the northwest corner, you can see Tattle is going over into this little alcove here, and it's another one of those with the ice sheets at the bottom, so you know that's got a fake room in it. So what we can do is run at it and do a roll jump, and then you land right inside of it, and you can open the chest, and that will get you Stray Fairy number 15. I really like that one. It's just kind of in a hole in the wall in the middle of nowhere, you know, so that one is probably, if you miss one, you'll probably miss this one, but... So in order to get out, we of course have a Deku Flower, which is kind of weird. I don't think we've used Deku Link at all in this dungeon. You want to head not that way, actually. That was the wrong way to go. I wanted to head over there because the stairs were right there, but oh well, just forgot which way to go. So let's go in here. Okay, yeah, this is the Wizro rooms. Oh man, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work to actually get back there, aren't I? Alright, so let's see here. I'm not entirely sure where I'm at the moment. So we're going to have to drop down. I pretty much know that. And, Let's see, I think I might just kind of figure out the right way to get up, because I really wasn't planning on jumping in the wrong direction, but we are at 15 minutes, so this seems like a good excuse to end the video. Next time we will make our way back up to the top and finish up Snowhead Temple. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.